Hello guys and welcome back again to the Tech YouTube channel. Although Gainward for some reason isn't so popular amongst users like Asus, Gigabyte or MSI, they have once again proved that it shouldn't be like that, at least in our eyes, with their GTX 980 Ti Phoenix Golden sample of graphics card. As you can see, the product box is a little bit different with its vertical orientation, but other than that it's pretty plain looking, just the product name with some drawings and a mention of the card's features. The back side talks about nVidia's technologies more than about product itself, and beside that you can also see a list of system requirements in order for you to get this graphics card up and running. In the box for the bundle you'll find a nice addition of HDMI to DVI adapter, Molex to 8-pin PCI Express power adapter, of course some user manuals and optical disc with drivers and software. And last but certainly not the least, here's the graphics card itself. Taking a first look at the card, you would think that Linus from Linus Tech Tips had something to do with the cooler design, as it comes in this dark pink, almost bronze-like color. In one hand it looks pretty cool and unique, but we are not certain that it will turn heads of majority of users. The cooler itself is very beefy, carrying a couple of heat pipes and two big chunks of aluminum heatsink, which are covering the whole surface of the PCB and which are cooling off the GPU, memory and the rest of the power design components in conjunction with two 90mm and one 80mm fan. All of this brings the card's potential to another level, and that's why Gainward even did a pretty substantial factory overclocking in the first place. They even included some special features like possibility to measure voltages directly through special contact points. Of course, as you probably noticed, we have a big metal backplate on the back of the card, which enhances its cooling capabilities and rigidness. The card is powered with a combination of one 6-pin and one 8-pin PCI Express power connector, and since we touched the subject of connecting stuff, we also have two SLI bridge connection points for up to 4-way SLI multi-GPU configuration, for which you'll probably have to own a good quality 1000 watts power supply. For video outputs, you can see that this model carries pretty much a reference layout of ports, with 3 display ports, one HDMI and one DVI. Connecting up the card to the motherboard together with the rest of the necessary cables, we started off our usual testing run, which uses well-known synthetic benchmarks and newer games. As you can guess, and as we are all probably very familiar with the performance of this nVidia's flagship card, the GTX 980 Ti Phoenix Golden sample model runs through everything like it's nothing. Anything you throw at it will be chewed and spit out without a problem, especially since we almost have 200 MHz more on the boost clock compared to the reference GTX 980 Ti.
Just want to talk to you. Come out. It'll be okay. Stay focused.
Since we are all pretty much well informed about the card's performance capabilities, the only thing left to do is to check out the performance of the cooler, which will probably be one of the main reasons why will someone go for this model. As you may guess, just by its sheer size, this cooler does a pretty good job of cooling down the card. The low temperatures are barely going above 70 degrees Celsius in Fermac stress test, and you can expect even lower numbers in games. Idle temperatures were a bit higher than usual, since the fans are completely off if the card is not under load, thus being dead silent, while the noise that they make under load is also barely noticeable, even on an open test bench. The only complaint we can throw at it lays in the fact that it emits that unavoidable coil noise, which is a pretty common thing with high-end graphics card models, but in this case not as much or as intensive as it can usually be. Thank you once again guys for checking out our unboxing and review of the Gainward GTX 980 Ti Phoenix Golden sample of graphics card. Feel free to give us a thumbs up if you like this video, leave a comment down below if you have any questions about the product, and of course if you would like to see more content like this you can subscribe to our Tech YouTube channel, or you can check out our other videos from before.